and I'll just put the VOD up from there. Okay, so just making sure the browser capture works properly. It's not recording Discord, please. Just Insights should be fine. And I have a wiki here as well. I will start sharing the Insights page. Cool. So Insights page is over here. I'll post very small comments here that will hopefully remind you of what the hell we talked about, because I don't want to write like a whole essay in there after speaking a giant 500-word essay.
Yeah.
I hope that's understandable.
Yeah, totally.
That's fire. And now I am streaming, so I'm just gonna go, and I don't really care about people watching. I will, however, fix the browser not being big enough, and now it's fixed. You can see on the bottom of it, like, my GIFs and shit, which I already fixed. But yeah, anyway, so, you had the comment here, whenever it fucking loads. Think you're hitting a plateau, yeah, that seems fine. Usually, when I hear the word hitting a plateau, again, it, like, obviously you're saying that in the next couple of lines, but it's like, you don't really know what to improve on, because, like, if you think about the people who don't have plateaus, they obviously always have something to work on. Like, they fix this and they fix that and they fix that and they fix that. If you're on a plateau, that means you don't really know what to look for, which is exactly what I'm here for. So it's all amazing. So I just wanted to say that. I'm going to mute this game here. And then we're going to watch this. I'm going to watch the first round of the first game sort of quietly. If I see something big, I'm not going to mention it. Because what will happen oftentimes is I'll see something and then I'll like spend half an hour talking about it and then it will never show up again. And it's like you already knew it anyway. So it's be like, that'll be funny. So I'll try to mention stuff that shows up quite often. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah. Nice drop. Before I get destroyed. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. You can't see it, but I'm cringing so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Nah, no. You trade, yeah. You're gonna lose to anything, yeah. This is the one time this matchup is 7-3 in Big Ben's favor. But it is 8 time. Anyway, so I think there's the one thing that I would if you're looking for, what stuff you need to work on to get better at, there's one really easy thing I can mention, which is not push blocking in the air every single time at the obvious timings. And I'll show you why. So do you understand the concept of land cancel, right? You know that, I don't need to tell you that. Yeah, swag.
Yep.
That's why it's gonna be really obvious what I'm gonna say to you here. So overall, this is fine. You just have a habit here. I mean, honestly, a lot of people do, of just like, what do you call it? Autopiloting your strings too often, so you dial all the things in. I do it sometimes. The biggest reason I do it is sometimes I hope they just get hit by something stupid there and they just get hit. But every time I do it, I'm just like, I just shouldn't have done it. That just sounds like a bad idea. So I'll put in a small comment. Work on actually hit confirming. Because you are hit confirming in the sense that you did put in the assist there because you saw the block. But like hit confirming by not going into the launcher there would be great. Especially because if you see yourself getting push blocked, especially against Bella, she can't do anything if you like use that push block to like do a head instead. Like if instead of going into the crouching heavy punch here, you went into crouch heavy kick, you literally have a head for free, and she can't do anything about it. Like she would have to Omega Uber hard, like run forward 360 or something stupid, and maybe even that doesn't punish. Nobody's ever gonna do it against you, basically.
Yep.
And then it's a free hit, and getting a free hit against Bella is amazing. Like getting that is really really good. Cool, you get this. Goji is hitting jump medium punch over there. Supposedly it's gonna hit somebody. You do this, that's good. That actually, normally the brass would come out here, but it actually didn't. That was fucking fire. Over here. Whatever. Yeah, nice counter hit beam from fucking miles away. What the fuck? Probably a push block actually, if anything, but that's get destroyed. You wouldn't want to push block there anyway. Yeah, normally Brass would just come out and hit, or maybe it will like move forward a little bit and then hit, and Bella can move for free, but the tier is there, so she has to block and Big Ben gets hit. Really fun, very good. Very hype. You get this hit here, which is great. If you read Bella jumping like this, you can try to go for like a crouch light punch here instead. Here. So here, instead of going for the fierce doesn't really beat a whole lot of stuff she does. Like if she's gonna jump, it's not wrong that it beats stuff that it does. But I'll say consider using 2LP AA instead. The biggest reason is that like if Bella does anything in the air like that, crouch light punch is really really good at beating it for like actual reward. Because what you'll do now is you can like do like a 2/3 of a combo, end with stand heavy kick, crouch heavy kick. Now you have 3 hits now, and you can call like Parasoul, and then like as soon as Parasoul tear shot hits Bella tech rolling or something, you call missiles. You just stack on the winning. You do the Charlie Sheen. You try win. So it's pretty great. I think that works really well. And there's like basically nothing that Bella can do to stop it really. Even if missiles are coming down, you just like spend that time up in the top right side of the screen. She can't do anything. You get like a bunch of free chip, and the biggest thing about chip is that chip doesn't give the opponent a whole lot of meter. It gives you a shit ton of meter. Chipping missiles at the very least, and you want to deny the opponent meter gain as much as possible. Hitting them with beams actually give them a lot of meter, a fair amount of meter, and doesn't give you necessarily a massive chunk. But like chipping them with missiles and stuff like that is where the real meter gain lies with this character. So going for stuff like that is going to be great, especially if you can set up spots where they can't do shit about it, which you can against Bella. It's pretty good.
Cool.
Yeah. So consider using 2LPAA instead. That's the line that sums up in that entire thing.
5-word essay.
Yeah. So yeah, but like the thing is, this does beat it. It's like, but you for reading this hard over here, like you only get a fierce, projectile. You don't really get anything else. It's hard to hit confirm. You functionally can't really hit confirm. You can jump heavy punch and then double jump forward, I guess, and land with the jump medium punch or whatever. It's all shit. It's not really that great. He's gonna hold back and do battle butt plus assist, and it's gonna fucking ruin your day. Who cares? So you do this, you get out of the way. That's good. You poke with jump medium kick. Another thing you can look at doing, which is really high level and it's kind of hard. I've started looking into it very recently. Is looking at the P2 before committing to like an option that you do in the air as Robo. It's specifically only good with Robo. It's good with Pinwheel sometimes, but it's specifically the best thing to do with Robo because you will spend so far. You will be like this height in the matchup very often. So you can read that, and then based on that, you can think about what you need to do. Like, Bella is, like, let's say, like, 5 seconds ago. 5 seconds is pretty long, actually. Like, let's say 1 second ago, almost. Like, you do this. Like, 1 second ago, like, Bella's over there. She's not really gonna get over there in a way that will lose to jumping medium kick. If she's gonna get over there that quickly, she's gonna run, and jump medium kick is gonna get punched in the dick. Right? And you could fall with jump medium punch. But again, like if you falling with jump medium punch would make more sense there based on the fact that she could run there. But also you just crossed her up, so her charge is not going to be there, so it's a little bit tricky. So I would look at this P2 over here and shoot a light beam instead. That's the gist of it. Is like looking for this P2, especially as Robo. It doesn't really pop up in any other matchup, or like as any other character. But like this is a really good skill for Robo specifically. So learn to look for P2 indicator, and that's something I had to like learn, but now it's like internalized in my mind. So whenever I'm like looking to beam and shit, I always think about where the opponent can be, and like how fast they can move and shit, and then like aim a beam appropriately. And sometimes from this far, a beam is just free damage. They can't do anything about it. So you might as well just fucking get it for free. And she could armor, and like you could get Bazinga'd, but jump medium kick also get Bazinga'd anyway. So that's that. Learn to look for P2 indicator.
Cool.
High level skill. It's like I would never tell this to like IRK or something, but I think for you it'll be useful.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you like a bunch of like 15,000 ideas where you just throw shit in. Like maybe I'll look to learn like for the next 2 weeks I'll look for this thing. For next 2 weeks I'll like look for some other thing instead, or like actually hit confirming or whatever. So you can choose whichever thing you want. I'm not gonna tell you one thing is more important than the other. At least so far they're like somewhat equal level of importance, and it's all about like which thing you find more fun practicing anyway.
Sure.
Yeah, this was kind of tricky because I mean, obviously hindsight 2020, because only the mine hit. This was like a level 2 starter or whatever, and like the stand medium punch was still part of the level 2 IPS. So you didn't get this perspective. I don't know if you were curious about that.
Yeah, I think I missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the stand heavy punch didn't hit, the chain wasn't forwarded over or whatever. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So, burst bait didn't work because the 5 HP didn't hit. Cool. And then you get fucking bazonga in the face. Some bullshit happened and you were automatically in blue bounce. Oh no, God, you just missed it. Let's go. Skill issue. Yeah, so see here. This is a great example. This is like the prime like jump heavy kick you want to block, land and mash jab. Not land, cancel. Oh wow, misspelling. 5 LP. I think this was pretty bad. Because like you get the 5 LP here, you get a bunch of damage. You can afford to do a longer combo. 1, because you'll get like a counter hit, and 2, because the amount of meter you'll be donating is like not significant enough for her to get a bunch of shit ton of meter anyway. Considering your meter as well, like this is a great spot for you to like get like a counter hit, counter hit 5 LP, let's say, and then like immediately stage 1 go into bites or something and like get like a bunch of damage from Parasoul and get Parasoul set play, which is significantly better than Robo's. Especially like considering you're this part of the stage, like let's say you do like instead of push blocking you do 5 LP, 5MK, blah 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 blah, launch magnet, you end up like somewhere over here, around about here I think, and then you do bikes and like you're basically at the corner. I think this is like where the corner about to start or something. It's hard to see for sure, but yeah, think about that. Like you get like 5 LP, you get like a chunk of damage. You have 2 bars already now. You're gonna do a bunch of damage now, so dumping meter like that would be great. So yeah. So that's, yeah, and again you like up back and block it, but then instead of punishing it, you just push block her away. Bella is more susceptible to it than most characters because a lot of Bella players will be doing jumping heavy kick and like moves. I maybe this is the crackpot theory. I've actually tested it, but like moves that spike you on hit also spike you on block, so they're way easier to land cancel punish. Philly, like the easiest example to think about is like people who do Philia jump light kick, jump medium punch versus Philias who do jump light kick, jump heavy kick. If you land cancel the light kick, heavy kick, you get like a free punish. It's also not helped by Philia's jump heavy kick physics change, but it doesn't really matter. But like compared to light kick, medium punch, fast fall, like you can't punish that. She's still plus even if you chicken block it. So, so yeah. Like Parasoul jumping heavy kick versus heavy punch is a great example. It's like heavy kick is multi-hit, it doesn't spike you to the ground. Heavy punch is 1 hit and spikes you to the ground, and it's much easier to punish that. You get this. Okay, so another thing with Tear Shot, because I did play this shell for a little bit, I didn't play for a whole lot of time. The thing about Tear Shot is that you don't want the Tear Shot to be covered this early, because it's hard for her to move at that time anyway. She fucking does somehow, regardless, because amazing character / I don't know actually what happened. Okay, cool, blah, 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 blah. So you do this. Oh, she landed like right when she blocked it. Um, but like you see that like the tier is gonna exist for like once the tier is shot from the tier shot, it exists for like I actually don't know how long time. I'm gonna check it just so I'm perfectly clear. I think it's like 30 frames. 30 frames makes sense in my head. Do you happen to know how long it lasts? I actually don't remember.
No, not particularly.
Napalm toss. That's what I'm after. Shorter detonation time. How short is it? You stupid. Oh my god. This is what needs to be on the wiki instead of stupid combos, but doesn't matter. Never mind.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm not gonna get started. Anyway, like it lasts for like 30 frames or something. It's not that long, but you want to cover towards the end of that, such that like if you let's say you land like a Robo beam, you want the Robo beam to like then fall into the explosion, because that is what coverage you'll actually really want for Robo to recover before the opponent does. Does that make any sense?
Not sure actually.
Okay. So what happens here in terms of like let's look about like frame advantage on Robo right now. If you
Mhm.
think about like Parasoul comes out, does the tier shot, Robo does light beam, right? Let's say the opponent just blocks it on the ground, right?
Mhm.
The Robo frame advantage is Robo's still gonna be like -4 or whatever the beams are from far away. Like the beam frame advantages. Let's find that so I'm not saying bullshit. I think it's like -7. -11. Wow, never mind. That's even worse.
Cool.
So you'll be -11 from like full screen from this distance, which obviously doesn't really matter a whole lot, especially your character against Bella, who's not gonna teleport next to you or whatever, right?
Mhm.
Nice land cancel run goji. Let's go. Yes. However, um, so you see what I mean, and then the tier exists for like a certain amount of time, and then tier pops off. But
Right.
let's say you shoot the tier, and then you try to time it such that you beam, and then like very quickly afterwards the explosion happens. Robo will shoot the beam, and then the explosion happens afterwards, which is not related to Robo's like recovery. So Robo will be more plus when the beam happens. Does that make any more
Right.
sense?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, timing it's such that the tier explosion covers Robo rather than Robo covering the tier shot is what you want,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Because
Okay. That makes
also,
sense.
if you think about like you want to protect Robo, you want to protect Parasoul by shooting a beam, right? That's like the what you're thinking about. How will you protect Parasoul from Big Ben punching her in the mouth with a beam? You both are going to get punched in the mouth.
Mhm.
That's also not really helpful. So what you would want is shoot the tier and then like glide up or something and then like see what Bella does and then like formulate a strategy such that it can incorporate pushing them into the tier shot and making it explode. Because
Mhm.
that's when like Robo then has significant advantage and you can use that time to like run away even safer or like do another crouching heavy kick or like set up some advantage in some way like actually jumping over and doing jumping deep punch or something dumb.
Mhm.
Like once Robo has any amount of advantage, I just love holding W and hitting left click with jumping medium punch.
Mhm.
So I like doing that. You don't like doing it as much, I know, but it is pretty funny. So I love spamming it.
Mhm.
So I'll mention it here. Time beams to cover Robo with the tier explosion rather than covering Para with the beam. Oh, nice spelling. But yeah. Again, also at any point, if none of this makes sense, by the way, just like interrupt me and just yell at me. Like, doesn't make sense, tell me.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So you do the jump medium punch. That's you don't super jump it. If you super jumped it, you would have got there and you'd have been fine. Or Dema or not Dema, Goji would have run and then you wouldn't have been punished anyway. So you do this, right? You do this and then you do rising jump medium punch. I think that's meant to be a beam anyway, so I'm not that surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you do this, and then it kind of goes into a scramble, and you don't really know, so you just get hit. Feels bad. And some bullshit happens, blah, 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 blah. Nice combo drop. And again, like, you're not going to protect Parasoul from that range against Big Band Punch anyway, so you got to be, like, above Big Band when Big Band is callable. Be above Big Band when BB is callable. Um, you can't crouch medium kick it really. You can, like, thread the needle and then get a hit or something, but it's gonna suck.
Mhm.
Because especially like what Bellas will do is like they'll call brass and then just jump and hold a forward, and like if you do crouch medium kick, you'll get punched in the face anyway, so it's pretty bad. So you gotta
Mm-hmm.
really be thinking about that stuff and like just get the hell out of dodge with super jump, jump, heavy kick or something
Mm-hmm.
instead of trying to call your assist because from that range you're not gonna win assist wars against Brass.
Mm-hmm.
It just isn't possible. Try to scramble here, nice. You got the anti-air. You're traditionally pretty good at it, so I'm not surprised. You get this. You do this DHC kind of late. I don't know if you've like looked into the I don't know if you've done the math on when it's best to DHC, but based on my feelings, this feels a little bit too late. Um,
Mm-hmm.
what I would try to do is like something like blah blah blah, crutch fierce, jumping light kick, medium kick, heavy kick, and do the last hit of jumping heavy kick that like puts them in the air, and then
All
immediately
right.
go into magnet to like make the robo part of the combo shorter.
Yeah,
Because
makes
the robo
sense.
part of the combo is not where the damage lies, really.
Yeah.
It's the going in the Parasoul part. Also, some things about delaying this DHC. I'll show you actually. I don't know if I've showed this to many people.
Is it where like you DHC at a certain point where
They get like
uh
grounded on the ground.
yeah, and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
the
yeah,
ball
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
hit them. Yeah,
Exactly. Oh,
I've
you already
tried
know.
that a couple times,
Is
but
that good with this team? I actually don't know.
um, I found it a little inconsistent, so I haven't really tried it a whole lot. But
Okay.
maybe I just haven't practiced enough. But,
Yeah, I have to do it because affiliate to Robo, Robo to Philia, Gregor only works if you delay it like that on a bunch of characters. It's really a pain in the. It's a giant pain in the neck.
mm,
If you know about it, then like look into that. Looked into delay DHC or magnet to. Wow, nice spelling. I like it's in my hands. I never write magnets anymore. I always write magneto.
yeah,
Like these hands just don't work. Fuck. I opened SGs. This is gonna take a while. Piss off. I don't want to watch SG. Alright, cool. So look into delete C for magnetic bikes. Also look into doing shorter combos before DHC and see the damage. E.g. to HP, J, LK, J, MK, J, HK, magnet. Oh, I didn't write Magneto this time. I'll do it
nice.
in papers. Like I'll do it in like exam papers or whatever, or not even exam papers. Like I was writing like a physics test for like my classes last year, and I wrote Magneto in a bunch of places. And sir, the kids were like, "Sir, what are you writing?" I was like, "You guys don't even know what Magneto is. That's cool, man. That's fire."
To get your students to play Marvel.
Yeah, I'll be like kill everybody.
Mm.
So you get this. One thing again, I don't know. People just do this here for some reason. You can just do light kick heavy punch, and that is like that makes the combo more stable.
Right. Yeah.
So just doing light punch to heavy kick, light kick to heavy punch would make the combo significantly stable for pickups like that, and it saves your medium kick, which is useful sometimes.
Mm.
So do 5 okay, 5 HP. Oh, nice. You could do a 5 okay 2 HP actually. That's pretty good too. 5 OP
Mm.
or 5 okay 2 HP. It saves on dizzy. It saves your medium kick, which is useful. So I think it's just pretty much not a whole lot of reason not to use it unless like you have some like amazing undizzy setup or whatever in which it needs to be used.
Mm.
But that very rarely happens. So this sucked. I was very sad. Another example where chicken block punch would have killed this character. Oh my god, nice hands. Another. I have like 3 different keyboards I switch between, so my hands never get used to a keyboard anymore.
I see.
Where land cancel punish would have been great. Wow, amazing. Oh my god. Okay, cool. So yeah, just another thing like that would be great, I think. Because I mean, obviously, you do any string here that kills Bella, and then you have like an amazing corner. Incoming against Big Ben, like Big Ben has 2 bars. Who gives a shit? You have 1 bar, and you have a Robo in the back who's slightly healing, so you wouldn't want to call that assist anyway. Doesn't matter. You have like solo Parasoul against solo Big Ben on like regular health. This is like 9-1 in Parasoul's favor.
Mm.
It isn't actually. I think it's 6-4. It actually is like more Big Ben favored than most people think. I think but most Parasouls play it. Maybe isn't, but most Parasouls play it like complete idiots, and the big man just needs to be a little bit better, and they'll win.
Mm. Mm.
Um, it just like I just hate that I can't show it a lot of the times because a lot of the times when big man is coming in, he already doesn't have a ton of life against the Parasoul, which is like kind of stacked up with like a character behind her. I'm just like, I'm fucking
Yeah.
mad. I just can't show this. I just can't show that I think that this matchup is like almost 5.5, 4.5 big band, or almost
Mm.
5.5 Parasol.
Mm.
I think it's significantly more in favor than people think. Oh my god. Okay, cool. So there was a spot where push blocking was fine. But alternatively, you could just like not push block and then just land and then be fine. And then like try to mash some buttons and you'd have been great. Just holding up back is a great spot there because Bella's jumping. You land from the brass. Either you land from the brass and then like you're stuck on the ground and then jump heavy kick hits you and you push blocker away. That's chill. Or you're still in the air when the jump heavy kick hits you. That's chill. Or brass makes you land, but you are able to get off the ground quick enough before the jumping heavy kick hits you, and you block it, and that's chill. So
Mm.
push blocking made it kind of weird. You can somehow like sometimes just throw it in once in a while. That's fine, but it's hard. Also, if you wanted to fall with the button there, you gotta jump light kick. Light punch will almost never work. Stuff like this. Like I actually think light kick is a better button here. It's like it's gonna
Mm.
light punch usually hits. I mean, light punch is literally hitting like over. Oh fuck me! I'm so mad. Where is it? I need to go back a little bit. I want to draw. Okay. Ah, fuck. Whatever. You can tell. Basically, line punch is gonna hit like over here, at best. Especially given how low you were, and then jump light kick would have hit like over here, and then like fall to the ground, kind of like that. Which,
Mm.
and I think light kick is a better button to hit in that spot there. I will
Yeah.
be sometimes cringe and hit light punch once in a while, but like I think light kick is just better there.
Mm.
In almost every situation. You get this jumping heavy punch. That's good. I would never do this to Bella. You're just inviting demons. Going for cross up taco is like the best thing that you can do. It only loses to devil horns, which is funny and it's a hilarious meme to lose to devil horns. But taco will beat everything else.
Yep.
Taco will beat wake up 360. Taco will beat Dynamo. Um, Taco will beat battle butt unless you get auto corrected in some stupid way. But yeah.
Mm.
But the throw loses to pretty much everything. And no Bella player in their right mind will never not mash, and you're gonna get bomboed over here. Sucks bad. Nice, amazing frame trap by Goji. Nice, good job, well done, well played. You are fucking. Oh my god. Ay 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 ay. I'm just gonna put an A capital E colon. Yeah, you have a habit of seeing the block and then calling the assist.
Yeah.
That's another thing you could work on fixing is like not always doing that. But you lose the game because of that bad mistake. Oh my god, this is like the worst version of Pika. This is so funny. This is literally like worst Pika. I look at this and I go, this is just bad Pika happening. The elbow's so high. Like if you up back this, you destroy this character. Like oh my god. And was messed up by the run stop too. It's pretty funny. You trade here. Goji could get a combo by hitting Crutch Heavy Punch there, and you would have died. But it doesn't matter. Again, this is the one spot where Big Man beats Parasoul now because any chip will kill, so it doesn't really matter. And then just like it just hits. Yeah. But yeah, I think generally speaking, the main things would be like looking into doing more land cancel punishes, looking into doing more hit confirming, and like not calling the assist on block sometimes, and also like stopping the string and going for like other things instead. You're good at calling assist on block, you're not as good at stopping the string on block, so practicing that would be good. And like
Mm.
some of those things, obviously practicing that in matches is really hard. But not matches. Practicing that in training mode is really hard slash boring. So you could just like instead play people in matches, people that you're like significantly better than, and like just focus on doing those things. So that's
Mm.
one way to practice it. That
Mhm.
makes it a lot more fun rather than I am back to the lab again. It's pretty lame.
Yeah.
Um, So I think doing it in matches, stuff like that in matches is really good. The look for P2 indicator that only really showed up once. That's why I didn't want to expound on it too much. But I did end
Sure.
up doing it anyway. But again, another skill that is really useful for Robo, so I would recommend learning it.
Sure.
But like maybe more down the line or something. The land cancel is the main one, I think. Most people aren't really good at it. I think I'm really the only person who pushes it a lot.
Mm.
There may be some other people, but they don't play as often. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. But yeah, out of the people who play, like most of you guys just push block, like kind of blindly in the air, and I think learning when to land cancel is really good.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Okay, cool, never mind. Again, like you're not really gonna be protecting Parasoul with most things with Big Band, so you could actually just learn to melee the assist better. So you do this. Yeah, if you called the assist a little bit earlier, you'd have been fine. So learn to time assist calls on meaty to stop the opponent from calling brass and punching para for free. Because like you can't really protect that character. It's not really like you know how you shield assists, like Parasoul, like Tear Shot is a great example. Tear Shot gets shielded by a bunch of characters that are in front, and the back character gets to do shit for free. Beam is another great
Mm.
example, actually. Brass is an assist where that doesn't happen. You
Mhm.
can't really shield against Brass. It just doesn't work. So you just have to like take your lumps and just like knock all your assists there. Otherwise,
Mm.
your assist is gonna get punched in the mouth, and the Shot's gonna go away anyway because Brass will get hit. You do this, that's fine. You do this, that's fine. That was not fine. You just didn't input the move in time. If you input the mine in time, you would have still won anyway. So,
Mm.
yeah, that was pretty sad. Oh, you got all the cheese. That's good. Fire. So I don't know why you did the medium danger there. Do you know why you did that? I don't know. I can't tell.
Nah, it might have been a panic or something.
Oh, you might have been trying to mine when it was trying to input it the other way or something. That might be one.
Maybe.
But yeah, the medium danger not really good. Obviously, if you chain into it, it's not gonna stagger.
Mm. Yep.
So even if you hit Big Band, if Bella runs into it, it's not gonna stagger anymore. So
Mhm.
yeah, so didn't really work. You also don't really. You actually do have a decent DHC for that. I think if you do like medium danger, the magnet into what do you call it? Sniper. I think that works. And I will put that as a comment. Does M danger magnet sniper DHC sniper work here? I actually don't know. That could be
Mhm.
fire if that worked, but you don't have the bar for that, so it sucks to be you.
Yep.
But if that did work, the holy, that's amazing. That would be like a great defensive option for your team.
Mm.
Instead of having to go into mine all the time, like if you have 2 bars, you just fucking kill them.
Yeah. I'll look into it.
Yeah, especially with like Crumple, like the perfect setup would be like you get the M danger magnet into sniper, jump over an OTG 5LK combo or something, and
Mm.
happy birthday. You would have been fucking you wouldn't have the bar for happy birthdays basically ever, but that'd have been amazing. Yeah, you panic input and get an instant double jump here, which is pretty bad for jumping a heavy punch. I don't need to tell you that why. Hopefully,
Mhm.
yeah, because you use your double jump cancel.
Yeah.
Again, you PBDC, it's not gonna work. You don't double jump cancel this for some reason. Either I think you could. I didn't see a double jump. So you did the messed up double jump there. That's fine. Yeah, you did double jump cancel that. I always double jump cancel my fierces. It's just too. It's almost never good not to.
Yeah. I never really thought about that, so I'll try to apply that more.
Yeah, it's really good against speed extend. It's like so good against speed extend. Like that move is like almost single handedly why I was beating Mao for like a certain time, because you read when they can call assist and you just do jumping heavy punch. You don't need to do a mix up. Just do jumping heavy punch. They either will like the either Big Ben will come in and get hit and you double jump and who gives a shit, or like Bella will come in. Not Bella, like Big Ben would come in, but double would have blocked it. Like he was playing double man, right? either like Big Bang comes in and double blocks the move, and so you can double jump and block the beat extend, or Big Ben comes in and he took the jumping heavy punch, in which case beat extend doesn't come out anyway. And then what I would do is call hairball alongside it, and like 9 times out of 10 I would win that situation for free.
Mhm.
And then I would like do a jumping medium kick mix up, or medium punch mix up or whatever, and like it just won me games. Even though I wasn't like necessarily playing better or whatever, that shit was so free. It's not really
Mhm.
good with this team over here. If you have any sort of lockdown, it'd be amazing. I'm trying to think what could be good for you. Maybe the umbrella forward heavy punch would be amazing. I don't know. I don't know if you play that character.
Not a whole lot. Excuse me, not a whole lot anymore. Anyway.
What else could be good? Any North Knuckle? You play H cut with her anyway, which is probably the best assist she has, honestly. I don't know. North Knuckle could be good with that. I'm trying to rack my brain. Um, I can't think of many assists with your characters for that. You could, at the BAM same character tournament, run Robo with H Danger, and that would be fire.
Mm.
So you should ask Carl to run a same character tournament next week and do that, and that'll be the funniest shit ever.
All right, cool.
Actually, no, it's better with sending Heavy Punch with Robo, actually.
Mm.
Yeah, this is a fucking meme. I love playing same character teams. They're really funny.
I want to. I haven't really had. I don't like once,
Oh,
but
yeah.
not against like people or anything. Sounds fun.
Do J HP double jump cancel way more. Cool, there you go. It's like an insane amount of fun, I'll tell you. Okay,
Mm.
cool. Yeah, again, like trying to protect yourself, but he's gonna just do a stupid thing, or she's gonna do a stupid thing. Yeah, you got Bazonga there, who fucking cares. I don't really care about if you get mixed up. Like people get mixed up once in a while.
Mm.
Yeah, you got to block there the other way. Being stuck in a sandwich there is pretty bad. Super jumping there would be actually really good. So super jump out. So instead of jumping, like holding up forward, like timing a super jump would be amazing there. Like here, super jump forward instead. It's almost like there's like no situation where that isn't better.
Mm.
Or there's like almost nothing that Bella does where super jump will not be better than regular jumping.
Mm.
Or will be worse, I guess. And then, oh my god, your life bar is being deleted. Yeah. What the fuck? Try to really optimize that badly? Okay, cool. Yeah, you had to do things, and bazinga. So, yeah, I think the lane cancel is the one that's popping up the most often, I think. So,
Mm.
that would probably be my recommendation for fixing this. Amazing reconnection system. So, yeah, anyway, where I was at was, Carl's gonna hate this. Fuck. I'll fix it up and upload it. But yeah, basically, like land cancel is the main thing that shows up the most often. And there's a couple of other things that are like somewhat small that you can look at fixing, but I think the land cancel one is really good. But I think it's also like especially good against Bella anyway. So yeah, that was like the last thing I said. I said some stupid shit that didn't matter afterwards.
Okay.
But cool. Sheesh. Jump forward though. Again, like actually hitting from the string would be useful.
Mhm.
Because like if people block you, like they're not gonna push block. Like there's some people who always push block and some people who never push block. There's like almost nobody who like decides to push block sometimes.
Mm.
It's basically only me, and even me on the ground I push block stuff. I don't push block in the air as often, but that's like my general plan.
Mhm.
But most people in SG, like Yusha is one of those people who will almost never push block, and it's really fucking annoying trying to push pressure Yusha because it just like it doesn't make sense in my head compared to like how what he's thinking or whatever.
Yeah.
Brain broke. But like most people will like once they're starting to get better, they'll just like push block stuff like all the time. So
Mm.
categorizing which player you're playing against is pretty important. And are they a push blocker or not? Are they a push block spammer? Or are they a average no push block enjoyer? Okay, you are getting fucked in the face. Happens to the best of us.
Mm.
The fuck was that? Okay, cool. Get destroyed. Can you get across up here? Oh, okay. I always wonder if you can jump over and combo still after that. I think the answer is no. Well, okay, that
Hmm.
actually worked. No, fuck
Yeah, I know.
me. I'm
Loved
so
it.
mad. I'm just. Oh my
This
fucking
is the
god.
saddest thing that's ever happened to me, by the
You are,
way.
yeah.
uh,
No. Oh my fucking lord. Goodies in your head. It's over.
yeah,
It's
it was not good.
yeah. Can you
But
get this though? Sheesh. Okay, cool. Don't mess this up. Cool, cool, cool. And then what is your mix up? Cool fire. Just hit a meaty. That's
yeah,
good. That I know that mix up. Is it you? Beatron does that more often and actually lands it, where you do the jab afterwards and like do a
yeah,
mix up on as soon as they
Y-
land.
yeah. I came up with it, and then Patron hit
Oh,
it
okay,
with me, or hit it on me once, and I was like,
that's
"Fuck,
lit.
couldn't
I
hit
don't
my
do
own
that.
next time."
I don't know why I
Yeah,
don't do that. I prefer the cross under them more often, and then you get
yeah.
really cheeky, and then you like dash under, and then like taco on the other side is pretty funny.
Oh yes.
But yeah, that's pretty shit. But doesn't matter. You got the undizzy drain anyway. Oh, that sucks. You didn't get the thing, the knockdown. Oh, no. Cringe. Parasoul is hard to combo there. Yeah. Yes, yes. Doing the medium kick kind of made it weird, but that's fine. No. Oh,
Yeah.
almost. Yeah, that it's hard to give advice there. You kind of go fucked in the first little bit,
Yeah,
and then
that's
it
fine.
didn't really come back until like very end. Um, But yeah, I think the general strategy would just be to focus on, I think, is just land canceling stuff more would be great.
Hmm.
Trying to super jump to get out of the stuff would be better as well. General spamming of super jump, I think, is great. It's good with Robo, but you don't do it with Parasoul as often. Parasoul super jump is really fucking good. It goes really high up, and then she has like one of the better options. She has some of the better options in the game to be landing downwards with jumping heavy kick and jumping heavy punch.
Hmm.
Hard to challenge, hard to contest.
Yeah.
My phone is finally done having a wet butthole. Lovely. Absolutely amazing. Fire. Anyway. But yeah, that's mostly what I think. The land cancel stuff. If I was trying to think of a priority of options, I would say priority to practice. One land cancel. So like just building in the habit of land canceling. The dumbest thing in the game is that at the moment is that it doesn't work on any jumping heavy punch. I fucking see them all because
Wait,
it doesn't
really?
work because it doesn't spike you to the ground. Or you can land cancel it. It's just way harder because again the move doesn't spike you. Moves that spike you to the ground are much easier to land cancel punish.
Right.
Big Bang Jump Black Kick is also a really shitty offender of that you cannot fucking
Mhm.
land cancel that character. He's also really big and heavy, so he'll land before you in 99% of situations.
Mhm.
And even if you sometimes you can't punish it, he's gonna fucking do symbols anyway and stuff you in the face. But yeah, land canceling. Actually, uh, like building post push block scenario. No, what am I trying to say? Basically, what I want you to do is like have a better plan for when you get push blocked. That's a better way of putting it. Plan for getting push blocked than just doing the string lol. I think that's pretty key. That showed up in a couple of spots, and especially that's the shit I'd really hate when people do that. Like I think I played Trish like a while ago, and I would do like actual like I would do the crush that kick stand medium kick with Philia, and if it got push blocked I would just like back off or whatever. And Trish would like dash forward crush leg kick, and I'm like I'm so fucking seething and mauling. Where's this habit coming from? It's like this is where it comes from. If people like whiff their strings and then like that the dash forward button actually works.
Right.
So like another like so stuff like that will help you not lose Trish later anyway, but it doesn't matter because Trish doesn't play SG.
Mhm.
But yeah, that would be useful. I think having a better plan for getting push locked than just doing the string. Um, learning to time assist calls. Learn to time. Uh, Parasoul, ear shot assist on wake up as a meaty. So you don't lose the brasses often. I think that would be pretty big.
Mhm.
What else is a big deal? Just looking through these comments here. Oh, being above Big Ben when Big Ben is callable. I think that's really fucking big.
Mhm.
Um, being above big band slash have a contingency plan. Because it felt like when I was watching your play, it didn't really feel like you had much of a contingency plan. So I'm just gonna check my bed for 1 second. I think my heater is still
Sure.
on.
Sure.
It is on, but it's comfy and snug and not warm and blasting. It's great.
Okay.
Exactly what I
Nice.
want. But yeah, I think have a contingency plan for when BB is callable. Against Brass, being above Big Band when Brass is callable is like the easiest contingency plan to have. Both your characters have amazing versions of it. Beatixen is slightly trickier. It's more about being horizontally separate slash meatying it properly with like lingering hitboxes and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I think after that is like once you have done every single thing there, then you can start thinking about the P2 stuff. I just thought it was really useful, so I mentioned it.
Sure.
But I wouldn't necessarily say that's the first thing you gotta practice. It's also something you just build in when as you keep playing slash analyzing. You think, oh, that's where he was. So maybe, like the way I learned it was like I kept getting hit by stupid shit when like I was above the opponent. So I thought about like, okay, if I am above the opponent in this spacing, I don't want to do this. And then eventually, I just started building the habit of looking for where the opponent was, and now I'm just the best in the world
Hmm.
at it or something.
Yeah, sure.
So it's just about like practicing that, and you'll
Hmm.
learn it basically through like analysis more than anything. It's hard to do that like even in matches.
Hmm.
Or you could like be thinking about I'm just gonna spam jumping heavy kick and practicing looking at that spot specifically. That would be good. Like, but like way down the line doesn't really matter now. I think yeah, land cancel would be great. Having a better push bang for when you get push locked would be great. Learning to time Parasoul tear shot assist on wake up as a melee against Bra specifically, but also just generally it's good. I think learning to time it properly. It's harder with tear shot compared to like beam or something. Beam it's super duper easy to do it because beam is active for forever. I'm actually gonna check how active it is. It is active for 5, 10, 31 frames. So in any of those 31, if you hit their wake up, it's pretty great. But with tear shot, it's really hard. So
Hmm.
it's tricky, but I think it's still worth doing. It makes your calling of beam so much better. Not beam, sorry, tear shot.
Hmm.
And then like obviously because you are in OCE, there will be a lot of big band. Even though the meme has died down, you will need a plan for what BB is callable. What do you gotta do? Because I feel like that part is sort of lacking there a little bit, but I think it's easy to learn it and then just start doing the thing. Focus on doing one thing. Um, what I like doing is with Parasoul, I just like spamming jumping heavy kick, which you'd love doing as well. And with Robo, I love spamming jumping heavy punch
Hmm.
and double jump canceling. And with
Yep.
you, I wouldn't necessarily call my assist with it, but like, and the weak thing about that is that you don't necessarily have a good assist to call before or after it happens. But maybe on a different team where you're playing a DP assist or something, you can use that. So,
Sure.
I think you play any. So, like once you do like jump forward, heavy punch, double jump backwards or something, and like block, you land in and you call any immediately. It's pretty chill. It's hard for them to mix you up for that,
Hmm.
especially if you're mixing up push blocking session on push blocking the assist and push blocking the offense or whatever else.
Yep.
Makes you much harder to open up, but it doesn't. Yeah, we can look at like defensively push blocking at a different time.
Sure.
The easy thing is just don't push block in the air every single time because you're messing up a lot of punishes. But yeah, it's pretty much that.
Cool.
You have any comments, questions, queries about anything?
No, I'll just spend some time thinking about all this and trying to put it into practice.
Okay, cool,
Uh,
awesome.
Cool.
I guess there'll be two VODs, which will be funny.
Yeah.
If I was recording, I would just put up the recording VOD, but I guess I'm not doing that because
Yeah.
I'm smart and I didn't bother recording. So there'll be, I
Yeah.
guess, I'll download the VODs and then I'll put them back up after
Yeah.
stitching them together. But yeah, so
Makes
just wait till
sense.
that. That'll probably take the rest of the day
Yeah.
because I love Sony Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Cool.
takes three
Epic.
hours to like render a 1 hour VOD or something. Fucking amazing.
Sure love video games.
Yeah,
Um,
I will
cool.
now.
Well, yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
I was just gonna say thanks for all that. That is
Oh,
super
goodness.
duper helpful.
Yeah, yeah. I saw the message at like 3 a.m. in the morning. I was like, okay,
Yeah, I
cool.
sent it at like half past midnight, and I was like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, good.
I have a bad habit of waking up at like 3:30 for
Ugh.
like any number of reasons. Even if I go to sleep at 11 or I go to sleep at 8, I will always wake up at 3:30 and I'll be like, I hate my life, and then I'll maybe sometimes go to sleep.
Oh god.
Yesterday I didn't. Today I did. Yesterday I like
Yeah.
stayed up and like did schoolwork. Today I
Right.
didn't, and I went back to sleep and woke up at 7, like a nice, decent person.
Wow.
Pretty fire. And then I did wake up at 7 and did my laundry, which is great.
Oh my gosh. Nice.
Yeah, I was like, I'm fucking try winning, like Charlie Sheen, my hero on the internet. Is Charlie Sheen people's hero anymore? I think that's not
I
true.
don't. I hope not. I don't know.
Fucking true. Anyway, I'm just stalling now. You go do
Cool.
anything else.
All right. Cool.
Cool. See you, man.
Thanks. See ya.
That was fun.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to keep up with what's happening in Skullgirls Oceania scene in the future.